Hello, welcome to another edition of Chris Speaks. I'm your host, Chris Thompson. All right, so the headlines we got now. Okay, so um, Alex Pretti, his um, his death has been officially um, it's been officially ruled a homicide, and uh, it might be because of all the protests. So if you unless you live in a hole, you know that there's been protests all around the country over the death of both Alex Pretti and Renee Good. People aren't having this shit anymore. Okay, so Pretty's been murdered. It's already said. I don't know why they haven't come to the same conclusion with Renee Good, because it was murder, and people protested everywhere. And now all of a sudden, after everybody, I'm talking about junior high school kids walking out, doing walkouts to protest. They haven't done anything like that since the 60s, man. And this is way more. This is like people are pissed off. This is in our own fucking country. They're not going to put up with this kind of shit. And I think the government's kind of having to realize that they're not going to be able to defeat all of the American people. Okay, so that's been going down, and also in um, in red states all over the country, some of the reddest places like Salt Lake City and somewhere in Virginia, they have okay, so like the people of these cities, they're doing stuff like going to their city council and complaining about it, and even in some cases they're basically um, letting the real estate agents sees that we're going to sell these facilities, because they're like a lot of old warehouses, to the Trump administration to build these concentration camps. And the people spoke and they said no. It like all over the country, man. The Republicans aren't even putting up with this shit anymore. They've seen where this is coming. Like, oh, in one of the places where they wanted to build a place out of an old warehouse, it was right next to train tracks. Does that sound familiar? Having camps next to train tracks? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And that's what the people are saying. So, like, he is losing popularity. Trump and his administration are going down. The people have had it with this shit. They've had it with this crap, and they're not buying the lies anymore. This is this is amazing, man. This is like the craziest thing. We are defeating the fascists by addressing the nation for our grievances, by going out there and letting the world know and letting our local governments know and all this, that we don't want this crap. So that's another fuck you to Trump. We're gonna win. I mean, what are you gonna do? You can't kill every single American, and we're not gonna let you kill any more of us. Not after two. So as you hear this, Democrats and Republicans, come on, vote sorry, messed up. Vote Democrats in, because you don't want these Trump loyalists anymore. They don't care about you. They don't care about me. They don't give a crap if we're Republicans or Democrats. They're pulling this bullshit. They're trying to take over our country. They are trying to destroy our form of government, and they're basically shitting on the founding fathers and who gave us these rights. I mean, people getting shot and killed in the streets by government agents. Um, Reporters getting arrested, two black reporters at that, so it's racially motivated too. Because why only black journalists? Why only black journalists? Probably the same reason why Trump's trying to erase the 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 history of slavery from this country, or anything good thing that black people did to this country, he's a menace. He is a tyrant, and him and his cronies, and it's not just them. You know who's behind all of this crap? The guys, the Heritage Foundation. The Heritage Foundation's been planning this shit since the 70s. They've been planning it since the 70s. They have a fucking 900-page manual on how to overthrow our form of government and how to like consolidate all the power into one executive one executive. Oh God, I hate it when I can't say it. Basically, they're trying to consolidate all the power into one man, the Trump. And this things like this is the reason they had the American Revolution in the first place. Now, hopefully that won't come about. Hopefully we won't have to things won't come to violence. I mean, yes, they've already come to violence from the government, but let's not resort to violence ourselves. We've got to remember Martin Luther King and the way he did things. That's the way people are doing things, is that they are either getting out there marching, letting their voice be known. They're going out there and they're addressing the government for their grievances. They're going out there using nonviolent means to attain what they want to attain, or to keep the government from attaining things that we find reprehensible. We find it to be reprehensible, and the people will not stand for it anymore. But if we go out there and we march, we will do it like Martin Luther King did. We do it non-violently. What do they call it? It's non-violent. I hate it when I can't figure out what I'm trying to talk about. Nonviolent resistance is the best I can think of right now. So go out there and resist. Don't do anything violently. But I mean, we got to get out there and do something. I mean, I don't know. I think there's got to be. We need to start. Maybe I'll do it. Start writing our politicians and telling them that we are not going to be victims of their fascist regime. We are not going to let them shoot us dead in the streets, because we will raise our voices. We will raise our voices until we are heard. And we won't stop raising our voices until we are heard. And we won't stop doing it until this fascist regime is done away with. There will be trials. There will be trials like Nuremberg. And these people are going to go down, and they are going to be in prison for the rest of their lives for high crimes against the people of the United States of America. Well, the best thing we can do is go to the ballot boxes and vote these sons of bitches, these Trump loyalists. We vote those assholes out, and we take our country back by the way the country was formed. Well, not the violent part, but by democracy. Because we will do it all with democracy. We will do it by standing up and addressing the government for our grievances. We will follow the Constitution, and we will uphold that Constitution, and we won't let it be picked apart and piece by piece, once by letting them get away with murder, or letting them get away with jailing reporters simply for reporting. Oh, not to mention the church protesters that were there. They're trying to. Well, there's a couple of them. They were, besides the two reporters, and they're trying to bring them up on federal charges and saying they're violating their First Amendment rights. Well, first of all, the First Amendment isn't for us, it's for the government. So if the government's violating their rights, they can't do that. Just like they can't violate the rights of the free press, which they are doing right now. We must let our voices be heard. We must stand up. We must go out there and we must march. And we will change things and bring America back to sanity. Because this insane fascist dictatorship that they're trying to build, it's un-American. And this is coming from a veteran. This is the kind of shit that I never thought was going to happen. I vowed, well, I didn't, it's not a vow. I made a, oh, come on. Well, it's basically a vow. Come on. I pledged to, when I took an oath. So I took this oath when I joined the military. And in that oath, the part I remember the most is that I will stand up for the Constitution, and I will protect the Constitution from all enemies, both foreign and domestic. And we are at a point where the domestic enemies are in our government and they're trying to destroy our country. Fuck fascism. We're going to take our country back.